What's going on, guys? How we doing out there? All right, we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. I had some more drop frames here a second ago, but hopefully, minor anomaly. Hopefully, we're fine. So, happy Wednesday to everyone. How you guys doing out there? Did you guys watch the launch of the SpaceX Dragon capsule about a half hour ago? Wait a second. Wait. No, I'm in the other multiverse, aren't I? Sorry. Oh, yeah, too bad about the SpaceX Dragon getting scrapped because of weather, man. That's bad news. So looking forward to that. But, yeah. What? They're going to redo it in another 3 days, so hopefully better weather then. There you go. So, what's going on, guys? How we doing out there? I'm back plugging away. By the way, not that anyone's really bothered to look. Yep, more drop frames. 13% over the last 2 minutes a few seconds ago. I think this is going to be a theme today. But you know what? Rather than, if it's just like percentages like that, then I'll push on. But I mean, if we have full on like stream shutting down kind of stuff, losing connections, then I may abort. But yeah, fingers crossed, man. Let's see if this goes. Anyways, what I was going to say was not that anyone really pays that much of attention, but I did update my Trello board. So there's my to-do list, which is some of the stuff I didn't actually, there's a ton of stuff obviously that I've done that I just didn't throw in the old done list. Updated the dates. Oh, didn't do that, did I? June for Steam Early Access. No, that is correct. I did update that. Okay, so yeah, let's see, let's put this in order, shall we? I guess that is there we go. Like that. Alright, so as you guys remember, originally I was going to shoot for a July release for the game, but once Comic-Con went bye-bye, we decided to rethink things and push the game release until the end of December, which coincides with the first airing of the Trouble with Tribbles episode, the Star Trek episode back in 1967. So we're going to, as an honoring it, we're going to do a kind of thing there, release the game on December 29th. That's what we're now shooting for, which has bought me a little more time, which I'm appreciative of. So so yeah, the dates have obviously shifted. So now I'm looking at the demo, of course, is available. There you go, in case you missed it. And it's on itch as well, so you guys, if you are not fans of Steam but like itch, go over to itch.io and you will find it over there as well. One sec, let me move this over. Hold on. Should I read this? Let's see. The Ouya is back. Kind of like a bad disease, right? Like a rash or something? Wait. How is it? And this guy's sending me an email through Hotmail? Yeah, that sounds legit. Wouldn't you think so? Yeah, Ouya's back. And to show you how back we are, I have a random Facebook Twittergram at hotmail.com. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put that back in junk because I think that's junk. Oh, and they got channels and everything. Yeah. Delete. Okay. Yeah, so because I actually did release a game on Ouya back in the day. Cool concept, underpowered, and it just sort of, oh, and then they were like kind of bumped the prices to crazy rates. So I don't know. Probably made like 30 or 40 bucks, which I never got out before it went bankrupt. So darn, I really missed those 30 or 40 bucks that I didn't cash. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, so now I'm looking at June or July for putting out a early access version that you guys can start playing. That hopefully will be the full game. It depends. The key thing will be the animation. I guess I could leave some of that out because the animation will definitely be a major bottleneck in terms of time it takes to create all that stuff. But I'll focus on some of the other gameplay elements first and then just sort of like add that, drop it in as it goes. But yeah, I think that's reasonable. June, July, because that's pretty close to what we wanted for the original date. And though I'm not burning the candle on both ends to get the game out now, not rushing, but yeah, early access I think is viable. So that's what we're going to be shooting for there. Alright, more junk mail. So then, let's see. So now we're going to start worrying about September and October is where we'll start doing the big push to get word out for the game. maybe a little earlier. We'll see how things progress there. And then shoot for the December 29th release on Steam and iOS and Android. Xbox, still up in the air. I'm making a little headway now. I've actually convinced someone that that I actually have a problem on the Partner Center board, right? In terms of trying to activate Xbox, which you have to set up Xbox Live to make things work. Well, specifically, if you want to set up for Unity, you have to tell it your Xbox Live ID, right? So you have to activate Xbox, and right now it's going, hey, you're part of the creator program, which is the little training wheels version, right? And it's kind of like, no, I have a full-on developer account, and it goes, hey, no, you don't. So I'm trying to get past that headache, because right now I can't integrate Xbox Live. I can't turn it on the board, which means that I can't integrate it, which means I can't submit the game. So that one, unfortunately, is still up in the air, which is a bummer, because I was hoping to submit it for consideration for their upcoming kind of next demo expo. But I don't know if I'm going to make that in time, just because of these delays. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. So January, February, that, depending on how the review process goes, that's still feasible. All right, so what am I working on today? I'm going to start with the sandworm. Right now, you know what? Let me switch this over. I'm in the wrong environment here. Let's go scenes. Let's go over into Canyon, right? Excuse me. And then what I'll do is I'll do some little hard code tricks here. Let's see. And we'll switch our world to 2-1. So now we're going to automatically go into the underground, and let's set our sonic attack. Let's see, and then what I'll do is just disable this, sort of give myself a makeshift endless attack, which will be funny, because then it'll show my sonic attack count going to negative numbers, which is always amusing. Alright, doing a build here. Hey, haven't had any drop frames for 5 minutes. Does that mean I just jinxed it? That's cool. I mean, if that's the worst as I get, that's fine. But, you know, when it was collapsing last month, a month and a half ago, man, that was bad. I mean, just like completely dropping the connection. That was just not working. All right, so let's see what we got here. So in theory, I should be able to wail away with sonic attacks as soon as it decides it wants to start. There he goes. Yep. Oh shoot, did I not change those keys? Oop. Yeah. So right now it just recycles the attack animation, the squish animation. So now he goes flat for no reason, and that just kind of looks weird. So that's one of the things I want to fix today. Also, what I just noticed is the fact that I need to readdress the key assignments. Thought I'd done that, but let's get on that as well. All right, I'll put that on my list here. Fire this up. Does it need? Let's see. Platform sliding values. Okay. Wait, where's that coming from? Just double checking here. Flip level. Oh, yeah, yeah, let me put that in there. The platform sliding values, that has to do, if you guys remember, I was talking about the ramps, all right, a couple of streams ago, right, where I could jump up one side and go up smooth, and the other one, it wouldn't. And what I discovered is not only does it have to do with that funky setting, but they're inconsistent when flipped, or flopped rather, right? So I have to have two different setting values depending on if it's standard or flopped. Obviously, it's definitely a bug in the Collider stuff in the Unity game engine, but simplest way is just sort of give it values depending on if it's standard or if it's flopped, rather than do bug report, because then when and if it ever gets fixed, then it sort of negates my fix here, and that's just going to break stuff. So I'm just kind of going to make this work. But what I got to make sure is I also get that assigned. Oh, is that per level? It is, isn't it? Level manager. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so they'll just do it this way. And this only happens during flipping the level, so it only happens once, so I can just do this as a check. So if it's an assigned, if it's actually the variable is assigned, then give it a value, otherwise just bypass. Because I don't think I'm going to have any ramps. I might. Let's see. Let me refresh my memory here. Let's go Canyon. Oops. So far I'm not seeing any. Well, I got a little bit of ramp stuff here. So yeah, I guess I am gonna have to reintroduce that to these guys as well. So let's go ahead and just do that, shall we? So we'll start here. Let's see. And then be on platform, of course. Foreground. Whoa. There you go. So just do that for each of these. Foreground. So that way if it, yeah, like here, this is a ramp example, right? So if that's even this direction, it would probably stutter step going up. So I got to make sure that I have that updated. So go foreground, just drag and drop. It's 4. Five, 6. So here in Vegas, they're starting to go into phase 2 of opening everything back up, which includes casinos, but more importantly, also includes arcades. So, really nice guy named Andy, who's let me test my games there at his facility there at Press Start Gaming Center. He sent an email. He's going to be opening this Friday, doing a Friday lock-in, so I might have to venture out just to be around people again. You know? So, looking forward to that. This should be fun. Foreground. 8. 9. 10. Nothing else, just to go by and visit and just sort of like say hello and support them. So, that'd be an objective. Alright, so that should fix everyone. So now I should not be getting any more of those little errors. Which I'm not. Yep. Now he's behaving. Sweet. Alright. So while I'm on a roll here, let me go back in my scenes main menu. And I believe it's what? C for sonic attack, Z for shield? Right. So let's do that. Let's actually update. I kind of screwed that up. No one's complained, so everyone's already figured it out, of course. Or they're probably just playing with the joystick anyways. Most likely. So, player controller. Oh, nope. What the heck? No, not current project. Current document. There you go. Okay. Player, it should be in there. Yeah, okay. Left control. So that is no longer left control. That will be sonic attack will be C. Like so. There you go. And then shield. No longer alt. Z. Alright, and then I'm going to mark this out, just test as well. Like so. It's building, thinking. There you go. Alright, let's go back to the canyon. Save. Alright, now we should have our 2 power-ups. There you go, there's shield and there's... he just goes flat. It looks like he deflates. It's like he's popping a balloon or something like that. Okay. Good. So we fixed that. And let me undo this. We do want to test the sonic, but shield we don't need to do anything with. Alright, so let's come up with some animation for him. Let's do that. So now we're back over in Maya land, Maya LT. And we got to come up with a good death animation. Something that shows that he's definitely been taken out and is no longer a threat. Talked about before, the scaling that I use on this works well in Maya, but it doesn't translate well. Well, okay, there's a bad example. It doesn't really translate well on the Unity side. Let's see if I get my joints in here. Yeah. So let's scale him specific. Yep, that just sends everyone flying. Alright. I'm going to have to yell at the guy that rigged this. Oh yeah, that's me. So I guess I won't. Yeah, I threw it together. Kind of a crappy job. You know, I didn't really put it through much in terms of testing, obviously. But that's fine. We'll make it work. Alright. And we have Sonic hit, so we're all good there. And we got no keyframes. Good. So let's go key everyone here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, what the heck. So what we want to do is bend him like, oops. Excuse me. Bend him like crazy here. Bend it like Beckham. Oh, really? I can't turn that one at all? Oh, there it goes. That's how we do that. Okay. Something like that. Alright. Good, but we want it to be more like that. Yeah, so if he does this, so the tail's going to thrash that direction, and as he flips over, the tail thrashes the other way. That should hopefully kind of convey the whole concept that he's toast. Yeah, the rig isn't quite as bad as I remember. Let's see. Maybe if I have him just... Whoa, that's a little fast. That's better. And then we'll try 4. And then I guess what I'll do is I just have him do the face plant and then kind of flatten out. How about that? We'll see what that'll do for us here. And probably want to have him move more like that. All right. Like that. You probably want to make the spikes disappear, so it kind of gives the feeling like there's no danger anymore to him. And then here I think I want the mouth to disappear. If I can. Really? Oh, that's mouth closed. Helps when you muck with the right mouth. Alright, so this is mouth open. There you go. There, that'll help kind of sell that it's going way down there. Oh, I can't. Why won't let me scale it anymore without disappearing? Okay, that's the Z depth issue again. There you go. Cool. Let's see. And Control S that puppy. Pretty happy with that so far. You know what? Actually, I think I want. Oops. Should be that part. Like that. I don't want it to be too far over. Or maybe, hold on, maybe that way, and then this one's still trailing like this. Yeah. Bring that up. And then, I don't know, have these go all the way tucked? Let's see, can I move them? I can. Let's do it that way. The only problem, I think, is the fact that it looks like that's happening. Okay, that's okay. Yep. And then we gotta just kind of squish this puppy down. 1, 2, 3. Not sure how we're gonna do that because I don't think it likes it when I go like that. That's not too bad. Ah, really? Yeah, the scale was... Oh, wait, I had that different here, didn't I? Or did I? Did I have it offset? Yeah, I guess it was that. That's what I was doing there. And then it flattens. Okay, yeah, I just had no keyframe on the previous scale and the previous translate, so it was kind of drifting on me. That's why I was talking about where I like to key the crap out of everything for that exact reason. But actually he is the cog. So we're going to go like this and then bring him up like that. And then he definitely has to shrink down. Like so. There you go. And the spikes are going to go away by that point, so just ignore them for the moment. Alright. Yeah, I'm doing something that's saying this rig was pretty much never designed to do. Let's see if we flatten them that way, and hopefully this behaves on the Unity side. I'm not that hopeful, because I think when you have children getting scaled by a parent in Maya, it kind of converts differently in Unity, so this may go to hell. It may just completely fall apart once we export it, but I'll try. Alright, so then these guys all need to disappear real quick. Within 3 frames, shall we? Whoa, really? I can't scale them? Oh, mercy. I guess I didn't set them up to scale. Okay, I guess I was just hiding them behind it, so that's what we'll do. That's just stupid. Man, I really did a crappy job. And then we'll just push those back. Oops. There they go. Bye-bye. -10. Just throw them way the heck back there. And of course, some of these are going to peek out. Alright, you know what? If I just throw them in the middle here. Let me do that. That's going to be smarter. Just do a 1 frame contraction. Hide them behind the main body part. Then we should get away with this. Let's go delete. Yeah. So there. Okay. Just bury them right in the middle here. Unfortunately, there's still parent constrained to some of the tail elements, so I might have to adjust this a little bit. He just does not want to get selected, does he? All right, but I will take all these bad boys, minus him. Let's see. That should be all the teeth. Yes? Yeah. All right, we'll do that, and we'll just... Oh, no, it doesn't like that. There you go. Let me grab the actual nerve circles. There we go. Let me push him. All a nice little tight bundle here. Grab all these guys, tuck them underneath here, and then send them into another world. -10, not +10. There. That should cover for most of it. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, let's just do that immediately. Whoa! Yeah, okay. So I will have to babysit this all the way through. They come flying out. Just push them back. Oops. No! Don't want the mouth. There you go. Just got those guys. And I'm going to just cover that edge right there. Gotta bring it a little further down because of that little piece sticking out there. No one's gonna notice except me, but it bugs me. And then the mouth is taken off. But at that point, we're gonna shrink him down anyway. So hit keyframe there, keyframe him to 0.01, and he disappears. Yeah. All right. Still, that looks like crap right there. This one. There you go. That's better. There you go. Yeah, I think that'll work. Looks all nice and squished there. And then just after a quick moment, he disappears. All right, let's see what it looks like in action, shall we? Let's see. Yep. All right, save that. Export file. Export selection. FBX. Documents. Date modify. Wrong direction. Troubles. Let's go under animation, if we can find it. There it goes. Sandworm. I guess I do capitalize that. Don't know why. Sandworm. Sonic hit. That should work. Cool. Oops. All right. All right. Let's go into objects. Sandworm. Nope, animations. He is, the base is in there too. Yep. Sonic hit. I don't think I'm doing, oh I am, 17. I was supposed to say I don't think I'm doing any scaling, but yep, I am. Let's rename that to profiler. Nope. Yeah. Call it Sonic hit. Boom. Yeah, cool. That should sort of convey the idea that you've just taken him out. He's done. And why did that not rename? Renamed it there, but it did not rename it there. ¿Por qué? That's weird. I've never seen that happen before. There it goes. It just didn't want to refresh. Ooh, found a Unity bug. Did you see that? It wouldn't actually rename it until I duplicated it, and then it's kind of like, oh crap, forgot to rename it. So then Sonic hit, and he'll be by him lonesome. He doesn't feed in anybody after he finishes. He just plays once. All right. So then scripts. Let's see, is it under Canyon? Yeah. Sandworm. There he goes. Let's see. Excuse me. Alright, so I think what's happening is the sonic attack. Sonic attack. Sandworm. Okay, yeah, don't send squished. Call it sonic attack. We'll borrow the squish code, but just update it so it plays the right animation. Like so. That should get us there. Yeah. Wait, did I call it sonic? I called it sonic hit, didn't I? Not good. You gotta be consistent. That's not gonna work. Sonic hit. Alright. And that should be good. Alright. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, let's check it out. Try the other way. Foop. Oh, see, yeah, it scaled the tail like crazy. It turned it into a toothpick. Ah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, I'm gonna have to like try and fix that in here, I guess. Yeah. That just sucks. I don't know why Unity handles that incorrectly. I don't know. Well, I mean, unless it's Maya that's sending it information that it can't figure out correctly, but... Die, buddy. Yeah, crap. Alright. Let's... I guess we can play with it on the Maya side to begin with. And what I can do is just go ahead and kill that. And we'll kill the duplicate. Because we're not doing any kind of special stuff in terms of animation events. So I'll just pull it off of that. Okay. So now I just got to guess. Because here, the tail looks fine. Right? It's, you know, it's not compressed to hell. So let's just call it 1. And let's do it that way. If we call it 1, right, and just leave it like that. What do you say? Now it's probably still getting affected by the parent above it, and I think what's happening is whereas this one the scaling is segmented, right? It's becoming additive on the Unity side, and if there's a setting for that, I would love to see it. I don't know of one where you say, hey, don't absorb the parent's scaling. File export Sonicate. Yeah, at least this will go fast in terms of trial and error. Once I drag that there. All right, let's see if that's improved or not. Nope. Let's see, do I still have... Yeah, I do. Good. I still have shift. Alright, let's take a look up close and personal here. Let's figure out what we got. Yeah. So it's just a situation where it's absorbing the parent. So, I mean, as you can see, this is what I'm talking about. Look, so this looks nothing like this. Right? I mean, it's not me, right? Is it me? It's not me. You see how this is here, but this one, it's the scaling on this bad boy. Alright, so I'll do it that way. Oh crap, but it's so damn large. Alright, so if we do it that way, and I have this one come forward 10, and these guys go backwards 20. Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do, unfortunately. Because I need to kind of cover up how bad that looks. So I gotta have that just go across. Let's see, unless, wait, maybe 0. Okay, there you go, that's not that terrible. Alright. Let's see if we can squeeze that through. I'm curious if those that use Spine have a similar issue, or if the way the export works is different and it behaves once you get into Unity. Sonic Kit. Yep, okay. I left this scene fully active. Oops. Alright. Delete and replace because it doesn't like to update on its own. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Nah. Better, but still crap. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm just kind of stuck here. Let's see, negative 34, 1.6. You see how it looks totally different. So I'm just guessing here. I mean, it looks fine there, but oh, probably because the scaling on its parent up here is throwing it off. But if I leave that full, let's see. All right, what if I pull this bad boy? Let's see. Do it this way. Ugh. Alright, so I'm not scaling anyone now. So hopefully Unity will not butcher, except for this one, but he's his own child at the end, right? Let me rephrase. I'm not scaling any parents, right? That's one, that's one, that's one. And then he's, once again, he's a child. He's not a parent of anyone, so we can just go to town on him. So if we're fortunate, we might actually get this thing to work correctly. Let's have a little bit of an arc. Boom, like that. Okay. In theory, this is faster than going back and re-rigging the entire thing and animating all the different animations, but it still sucks. No, closer, but I got the one tooth, that magic tooth that's floating out into space. Oh, but it's still separated. It's closer, but it still looks like garbage. Actually looks better there. We get it squished down. All right. Do a little snippet here as a reference. Just that. All right. And then that one tooth, let's figure out who that tooth is so we can definitely send him into the stratosphere. Body middle top spike 1. I have no idea which one that is. Crap. I renamed it. No. Oh no, it'd be in here. Mid top spike 1. I think that's our culprit right there. This bad boy. So let's just go ahead and send him to -30. There you go. Send him into the cornfield. Alright. So this is the frustrating part, like I'm talking about. You see how these don't look the same at all. See how that one is nice and flush here, but it's over to the side here. So let me exaggerate that, and let me push the tip of that tail further back. -10. There. Do it here as well. -10. All right. Once again, just guessing. Let me compress that. Save. Export. Sonicit. All right. Let's see what we get this time. All right, what have we got? About 30% chance of being good? Give or take. Oops, too early. Oh God, that damn tooth is still floating around there. Really? Who is that guy? Okay, you know what? Let's just take all of them and throw them into the cornfield. And I still got the tail. Still looking like he's on top, doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because his layer settings. I'm thinking Z depth, and that's never going to fix that. Same with this tooth here, I'm afraid. So where can we send him? There. Alright, so we gotta send him. Wow, and these guys are just floating off in the space here as well. Look at that. That damn scaling is just really killing me. Unity and Maya absolutely have nothing on the same page for this right here. Okay. Let's see, maybe I could just scale the puppies. Let's just do that hard code them. Spike. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Yeah, because scale's not getting touched in terms of constraints, so that's what we're gonna do, man. When in doubt, just go nuts. And let's do it right from the start. Let's do that. Let's just go scale. Yeah. Really? I thought I had all those. Key selected. And then, boom! 0.01. Done. All right. That should at least make the teeth behave now. Oops. Let me make sure. I was mid-scene there. I don't think that would disappear, but let's go ahead and just redo that just to play it safe. Ah! Hit shift too slow. And that one tooth is still floating there, isn't it? How in the hell? Get that one mystery tooth that just wants to sit there. It's like, I'm not dead yet. Really? Spike. So body, middle, top, spike 1. Ah. Really? Even the naming doesn't want to be consistent. Really? Oh, I missed that one. There he is. Okay, we did miss that guy. We got him now. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yeah, I missed him. Once again, Sonic hit. Once more into the breach. Okay, we're closer. I still got these little gaps. How far do I push this? How far do I just kind of go, you know what? He's only going to stay that way for a brief second. I mean, I literally cannot do anything short of re-rigging the entire character. Yeah, I mean, because if I take this segment and move it down, then this is going to be just detached, floating there. Maybe if I don't flip that tail all the way over. Alright, and then I guess what I do is just not scale him, just let him stay full scale. Yeah, I mean, I'm grasping at straws here. Because Maya and Unity have completely different ideas on scale. Come on. Alright, but this is it. This is the perfect one. Right here. We got this nailed. Watch this. God. Gee, no, that doesn't look crooked, broken at all. Why does that look like it's misscaled? Oh, okay, I do have it dragged down. Maybe I can do something where I just squish the crap out of the controller itself. Not a terrible idea. Okay. So what do we do here? Let's see if we go... See, I can do it here. And it behaves correctly, right? Alright, so let's just do that. Let's just... Boom. Let's modify the animation. Let's do it. Now this, I will have to actually kick him out. That's the only way we can get control over that. Scale. Now it should be Y, yes? Oh, you're not gonna let me see it. Oh, because... Got it. Really? Let's see. Alright, let's drag out. Sandworm. Let's go ahead and Sonic hit. Nope, that's not going to work for us. We need the prefab. Alright, now we're good. Why is that? Oh, it's read only because... That's fair enough. Let's put the right one in there. There. Now, we're no longer... Sonic hit. Whoa! Okay, that looks even funkier. Look at that. What the hell? Oh, because I already picked up my keyframe. That's why. Alright, so that was definitely not the right one. There we go. So if we start one here, and then we're going to have to modify his Y here. Let's see. Ah, really? Yeah. Oh, because I don't have record on. Jerk. Really? Might have to do this frame by frame, I think. Could be worse. Okay. Now, last thing is the rotation. Looks a little funky here. All right, let's see what that looks like in action. Actually, let's give some Penniless some love here. Since you guys are quiet today, I'll go ahead and take a shot at this. No, bad start. All right, let me try that again. Come on, let's go. Where am I? Oh, I'm way behind now, aren't I? Yep. Sharkbait just destroyed this on Monday. He just absolutely destroyed this. Okay, I'll try one more time, and I get back to work. I'm stalling, because I don't want to deal with this. Oh, really? 2 in a row? I made the stupid game, and it's still screwing me over. I'm going the wrong way. Look at that, that's 40 points right there. This one has to be right. Cannot miss 3 times in a row. Alright, I guess I'll quit. It's rigged against me. I'm a masochist that makes my own game beat me, apparently. Okay. Alright, so he should be good. Let's try this now. Still not as pretty as I'd like it to be. Yeah, it's still ugly. Okay, I'm just gonna put that on the CVB, could be better list. Because the only way I'm gonna be able to realistically modify it is if I just go to the trouble of animating in Unity, or modifying it in Unity, because the disconnect between Unity and Maya is just insanely beyond control. Unless, let's see, maybe if I... Okay, you know what? I guess I'm not done mucking with this. Should not take this long, but damn it. Why can't they just make the frickin' scale work? Why does it have to be so broken? Don't get that. I mean, am I missing a setting in here? Sonic Hit. Animated custom properties. Not really. See anything about, like, don't screw up the scaling? No, neither do I. Okay. So we'll save that. And we'll version up. And we'll do one where he goes flat. Boom. And then we don't have to actually squish him. On this one, go delete, he pops back up. All right. Maybe this will look not as bad. Come on. Yeah. If he does that and then immediately shrinks, flattens, which I'm not going to do here because obviously that just breaks the crap out of everything. I'll just do it on the Unity side as an addition. I'll just do it from the cog. So let's try that. Got a little jiggle in the end there too, so that's an improvement. All right, let's go with that. Good. So we're going to make that one go away. Delete. Replace that one with this guy. If this looks halfway decent, then I'll pull it out and make the scaling modification and we'll go from there. But I'm not going to bother tweaking the animation here if this doesn't look good. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I think that, yeah. We see that, and if he goes ahead and shrinks flat afterwards, that should convey that the fact that you've completely disarmed him. He's not going to do any damage now. Good. Okay. So in that case, let's duplicate. Let's kick him out. And let's animate him. There we go. So then we want Sonic Hit. Boom. And let's see, can we increase it? I guess I could just shrink them down. Wow. It didn't like me doing the... Oh. Why is it... It likes some of that, but it doesn't like other. It's like I can scale it, but if I do that without doing that, it's going to get pissy. That's not too... Yeah, that's not too bad. If I just do that and then scale it away to nothing. And move it down to there. There you go. And I definitely got to do the shadow as well. If I have that. I guess I don't. I can leave it there. I guess that's a bit of a cheat, but that's fine. Wow, I really didn't think it was going to take me over an hour just to make this work. I guess what I could do is time it so the shrink happens when it's about to disappear. So it doesn't sit there with the shadow just by itself for as long as it's doing right now. Oh, actually I do have. Okay. Sonic hit. Maybe I can control that. Let's try it. Ah. Okay, let me undo that. Hey! Kufos is now following. Kufos, thanks, man. Came out of nowhere. How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out, and thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Kufos, you a developer yourself, or you just like hanging out? Let me shrink that down. Shrink that to nothing. In theory, that might work. Yeah, that's cool. I think that's going to look much better. Okay, that was worth the extra time. Alright. Hit Control S. Yes. Alright, let's try. Oh, wait. I got to get rid of that Sandworm prefab that's sitting there. It's just going to muck stuff up. Done. Control S. Play. I gotta fill my glass up. I'm thirsty. I don't understand much English. I'm Brazilian. Okay. Well, my Brazilian is bad. Okay. Are you a developer? Do you make games? Or okay. Sorry. I won't even bother. I'll just be bad. Welcome. Bienvenidos. I know it's Spanish, but that's as close as I get. Guten Tag, guys. I barely know English. I'm American, which means that English is so-so at best. Welcome. I'll just stick with welcome. And thank you for the follow. Alright. And yeah, that's cool. You know what? Actually, now that I see that, I kind of like that maneuver. I think I might do that for him as well. Have him shrink down, because that's actually kind of cool looking. Yeah, I like that. That's a cool look. Crap, am I gonna do that for everyone now? Well, at least for sonic attacks. How about that? Okay. So let's add a sonic attack disappear for the Glommer. Don't know if I have him separated. Let's see. Or I might have to separate him. Let's find out. Cheers. Okay. So let's go into our prefab. Glommer should be like right here. He is. Alright, and let's check animations. Glommer. Where is he? Controller. Alright. Squish. Hit by sonic attack. And he's, of course, it's, yeah, right there. Hit by sonic attack. Yeah, alright, so we need to pull that out so we can modify it. Excuse me. There we go. Idle, hit by sonic attack. Now we can modify it. Like that, and then squish him down. What did I do? Was that like 6 frames or so? I'm not even remembering. Body scale. I'll try that. So that should be fine. We should have a keyframe right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll go 0.01, 0.01. Uh-oh. I see our first problem. Okay, this may not work. They don't want to go with it. Oh man, let's see. Okay. It was a good idea. What happens if I just scale him? And okay, he's an animator, so crap, if I could just control that, but okay. Let's see. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on... yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, no. Let's go ahead and do a toss here, shall we? Bye-bye. I understood what you said. I started programming this year. Hey, cool. I am learning orientation and object. I really like this branch of games. Yeah, me too. So this game, okay, cool. This game is my 7th game. There you go. Number 7. So I'll explain best I can. So Tribbles. So the game is called Tribble Troubles. Tribbles actually come from Star Trek. And yeah, sorry anyone else that's watching this watched this before is cringing because like, yeah, we've seen this. I know. But where is it? There we go. There you go. There you go. Tribbles. Tribbles come from Star Trek. And I actually have a license. I'm allowed to actually do this. But only for Tribbles. No Kirk, no Spock, no Enterprise, just Tribbles. Oh, and Glommers. So there you go. So these Glommers, they come from the animated Star Trek. So Klingons actually made Glommers to eat Tribbles. That's their only purpose in life. So there you go. There is the short version of what the game is all about. Alright, so Glommer, so if I just do this, if I do Glommer offset, I can do it as well, just from off of him, or maybe even, no, not him, but, so the Glommer body. Let me see who I have attached here, Glommer script. Oh, sweet, I got him right there, Anim. So if he gets hit, I could just do a do tween scale. Yes, that's it, I got it. So let's close attacked. Hit by sonic attack. All right. And then we're gonna do a, what is animator, but I can go up to the game object, can I? I'll do it that way. So I go anim game object. Yes, I'm getting sneaky. Transform do scale. Let's do some do tween action here, and we'll just go what the heck, we'll just put him all the way down to 0 because he's not going to come back up anyways. 0. Point 6 frames, so point, we'll try it at 2/10 of a second, and then we'll delay it to after this animation is done playing. And that animation, oops, wrong animation, hit by sonic attack, is, yeah, about 30 frames. So we'll just say delay it for 1 second. There. So that's so much cleaner. With all that effort, could have done it so much easier. All right, let's see if that works. Okay. Oh shoot. I forgot how to play my game. That was cool, get to see the shrink stuff again. Done. All right, give me a Glommer. Come on. Go away. There he goes. Here they come. Oh, that's right. This is all hard-coded. I forgot. I only have 8 levels, so all this stuff is hard-coded at the moment. Oh, crap. Set delay. Okay. That's why, because that squish done is happening too fast. So on complete, then do the squish done. There he goes. So I don't think he had a chance to scale down. I hope that's right. Oh, wait a second. Wait. No, because that's a game object. That's not being controlled by the animation. So it's not like the animator is going to be fighting it. Go away. It's kind of fun though. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. That was so much fun. Let's do it again. Okay, that's good. I think we need to take away some of that delay though. So maybe 3/4 of a second. Oops, not this. All right. That's cool. I might start adding that to more of the death stuff, because I do like that little squish disappear. In your face. Why am I going for the can of food? I like that. Yeah. Yeah, cool. I'm happy with that. Why do I have that sticking out there? Oh, I gotta clean these levels up, that's why. They're not producing any gems though, are they? I guess that's what I originally intended, was that gems only come if you squish them legit. Looks cute. Is it for mobile? Crockmeyer, welcome, buddy. It will be. It will be. Right now, I have the demo available, there you go, on Steam as well as Itch. But yeah, it was originally sort of aimed in the direction of mobile, so yeah, absolutely. Android and yeah, and I've iOS as well. So, yep, definitely. It will be a premium game, by the way, though. What'll happen is kind of like the demo I have. The HUD looks very mobile. Yeah. So what will happen though is right now the demo that I have available on PC is you basically get 25% of the game, right? There's 4 environments and you get the first one, and then the same thing will go for the mobile version as well. What'll happen is you'll download the game for free. I'm sucking. You download for free, and then you'll get the first underground section, and then you can play as much as you want. No ads. I won't throw ads at you. But if you want to play the leaderboard, and if you want to be able to play all the levels, then throw me a little bit of money. It'll be mobile, so it won't be that much. And then you unlock the full game, and then you'll get access to the full game, which is 4 worlds, 16 levels. I go 4. Okay, that's 4 times 4, 16 levels. You also have missions, which allow you to do these little cute costumes. Which, here you go. Let me see. Demo complete. Save. Yeah, absolutely. There you go. So, and have these little costumes. So you'll unlock these little outfits, and you'll be able to customize your tribble as you see fit. I'll also, and this will tell you right here, there you go. So you have the underground, you have the spaceship, you have the jungle, and then the canyon, which you just saw me working on a second ago. I'll have leaderboards available. I also have a dedicated speedrun mode, right? And a bunch of other stuff. But yep, that's it. That is it. That's the game. But cool. I will sit back and enjoy the dev process. Okay, Crocomire, thanks for coming by, man. Please feel free to hang out. If you got any questions, give me a shout. If you don't mind me asking, are you a developer yourself, or you just like seeing what other people are working on? I'm always interested, man. I don't know about you, but I'm stuck by myself, kind of plugging away. So I always enjoy seeing what everyone else is doing. All right, so I think that's good. Let me go back to my underground, test it there. I don't know why it would be different, but just to play it safe. And then once I'm sure about that, I'm going to turn off the sonic attack, because right now I'm giving myself, oh, whoops, I forgot I got hard codes values in here. Let me fix that. Just some small hobby projects, nothing I share with anyone, anything yet. Understood, man. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I love doing it, and I love trying to get people hooked on it, because I have a ton of fun doing it. Let's see. Except when something completely stymies me. Hey, Crockmeyer did a follow. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you. Game controller. All right, let me take out my hardcode values here. Yeah, so this is actually game number 7 for me. But it's my first game that actually uses a famous IP. I don't know if you're here, if you caught the little spiel before, but so I'm actually making a game based on Tribbles from the original Star Trek TV series, which I do have a license for. Believe it or not, I do have a license, but it's a very limited license. I'm allowed to, excuse me, use Tribbles as well as Glommers, the guys you just saw a second ago. Glommers came out of the animated Star Trek show. Klingons actually genetically engineered Glommers to do one thing, and that's to eat Tribbles. So I have that, And then, of course, they love to eat quadritriticale, as remember from the episode. So that's it. I have those 3 things, basically. So, yeah, no Spock, no Bones, no Kirk, no Enterprise. The closest I get is I do get to have one character make a mention of, well, sir, you really Kobayashi Maru'd that one. But that's as far as I get to go into the Star Trek realm. Nothing else. Anything over that, then I get the lawyers. They stick the lawyers on me, so don't want that. But yeah, it's basically a vertical climber. It's what the business partners, the IP holders, kind of wanted. They wanted something more on the simple arcade side. So that was what I thought I fixed that. Hold on, I'm in underground. Yes, I am in underground. Who did I not fix here? Really? Save that. That's weird. Hardcode is removed. Yeah, weird. So the IP holders wanted something a little more smaller scale. And it's still doing it. What the hell? Okay. Oh, I think I know why. Because I know. Let me do it this way. Excuse me. It's because it went into player prefs because I was doing the underground and it sort of saved that. So let me come out to the menu and do this proper. So this should fix it. There you go. We'll skip the gameplay trailer. That fixes it. Yep, that was what it was. I just had the player prefs, picked up their values there. So now if I switch back to underground, it should behave. There we go. So the gist of it is you get caught, your little furry tribble gets caught on a ship eating all their food. All their quadritriticale, the QTC you see there. And he gets banished into the core of a planet. And now you're trying to climb your way to safety. Shrinks. Good. Yep. I don't know why that would not have worked, but I was always still slightly paranoid that something would go wrong there. Alright. So I guess the question mark is, do I want to add gems for doing that? I don't think I do. I think using Sonic Attack versus squishing, I think the squish is sort of like a bigger challenge. And the reward should be you get gems. So that was my original mindset, and I think I want to stick with that concept. So if you just zap them with a Sonic Attack, you take them out, but you don't get the gems. But if you squish them, then you get the gems. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that concept. Because there, you can do it from a mile away with no threat. All right, so I don't think you should get rewarded when you kind of go the easy route. Slides up, good. Those who are watching before know that I had some trouble with the slide, at least in that one direction. Cool. All right, where are we at? 3:30. All right, I got another half hour here. Let me see. Let me save that. Let me bust out the old Trello, if I can find it. There he is. Alright, drop that in the old done category. Alright, revise ape collision system. Excuse me. Okay, that's not a half hour kind of concept, but I guess that's what I got. Or I could just play around and start to develop another underground level. Let's see. Excuse me. Sorry. Josh should have followed. Thanks, buddy. Awesome, man. Welcome, Josh. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. All right. So what I'm talking about here is basically I have all four of these different environments working, right? We have the underground, we have the canyon, we go into a jungle, and then ultimately up back into the spaceship that you start on, right? With the jungle, one of the things I've gotten from feedback is the fact that the apes are a little unpredictable, right? Which I don't think it's really fair. But I'll illustrate my point here. All right, let's switch over. There we go, hard code. Wait for it. All right, here we go. There. So here comes the ape. And you're sort of in a situation where, okay, some of the areas is kind of predictable where he's going to jump up and down, right? But sometimes he jumps wider across, like, right, if I can get him up here, there he goes. See, he jumps further, like, you think he's going to jump straight down, but he kind of jumps more at an angle. And some of the levels are more exaggerated than that, right? So I sort of came to the idea that I have to like redo this. This works, right? And I hate to undo something that's not broken. You know, I hate to fix something that's not broken, but it kind of is. So my mindset is if I change this to the idea of having vines, right, that drop off the side, right? I think that's going to do it. And what I'm also probably going to do is right now is I have this really bastardized system because once again, I'm an animator, not a not a programmer, right? So I did this in a really kind of bad design. What I did was I created collider boxes on the ends of these things, and I put information in the collider boxes that told the ape where he was. And that's great most of the time, but sometimes it goes wrong and the ape can do something like turn it and then run to the left side, right, and just keep going because it's not detecting. So I think I'm going to do is bite the bullet and go back to a raycast, right? A raycast system, at least one just in front of him and maybe downward and one forward, so I can see if he's going to hit a wall, right, or if he's going over the edge, right, and let that determine which way he should or shouldn't go. And then these are my waypoints. I'm using a plugin, a 2D plugin for my waypoint system, which works pretty well actually. So that I'm covered on. But I think, yeah, you can see how these are coming out at angles, right? And this one is okay, but there's some other ones that are much more exaggerated. Let's see if there's, yeah, like here's a good example, right? Because I have this guy, right? I have the little Venus flytrap. If you were watching a second ago, you can see that you can't really hit the apes, right? Even if I use a sonic attack on them, it doesn't kill them. It just knocks them out for a second, right? And you can't touch them. If you touch an ape, you take damage. With one exception, that's when he gets caught by the plant trap. And you see there's like his head is bobbling around for a second. And if you hit him at that moment, then you actually do take him out. I'll give an example of that. Oops. Whoops. Screwing up here. So I'll demonstrate. I should still have, yeah, sonic attacks on endless right now. So if I let him come down here, boom. So it just, you see when it just, he kind of goes, there. Actually, that fall down I don't like. Just on the animation side, I'm not happy with that now. Now that I'm seeing it with fresh eyes, that's such a slow move. I think I want to improve that anyways. Poof. Yeah, that's way too slow. But yeah, anything beyond that, and I take damage, except for when he's trapped in there. So if we come back up here and you lure him in, boom. Oh, yeah, I get these. There, but you got to be careful because he'll squish the vines, right? And right now I don't have him anymore, so I'm gonna have to take damage just to get out of this level like that. So normally what you have to do is you have to kind of cajole him into sort of like clearing the way for you. So if we come up in here, you'll see that he'll try and get to me, and he'll come up here, and then he squishes that vine like that, stomps on it, and clears it out for you. That was a weird way to phrase it. It meant, oh, what What pixel size for sprites are you generally using for this? Well, let's see. Well, I can show you. Let's go 8. Most of the characters are on 512 images. Let's see. I'll show you images, characters, ape. Yeah, so well, okay, I guess he's 573 by 538. So, but generally speaking, 512 by 512. In this case, the art was not done by me. The art was done by an exceptionally better, talented artist that I've worked with named Daniel Thomas, who I've worked with on and off for over a decade now. I did the animation, I did the game programming, but I did not make the art. Good to know. Wow, it's really cut up. It is, isn't it? Yeah, and it's one of those things that you could maybe squish it down a little bit more, but here, I'll show you. If you go into Sprite Editor, here's what you got to watch for. Custom physics shape. Oops. Wait. Custom outline. Hello. Why am I not getting... Am I missing something here? Oh, he's on single. Really? Because he's already split up? That's... Oh, because I did it elsewhere, I guess. Okay, but... Let me switch this to... you know, I better not screw with that. I'm just going to break it. But the key thing is just to make sure you don't have anything overlapping. You know, it's... I guess I did this in unit. Actually, this would have been done in Lightwave, where I just set up the textures. Let me go back in there. Let's go open. Let's go. Nope, it hates Z. So let's go projects. Triple games. Bring this over. I love the characters on the bottom of the screen. Bummed I'm a Jerry. You can customize it. If you look on the page down below, there should be a panel that pops up there. Yeah, there you go. And you can choose whomever you want to be. But yeah, I was really late to the party for Rick and Morty. You know, a buddy of mine was like telling me about it for years, but then I finally got Hulu, right? And I started watching a couple of the episodes, and boom, I just sucked them all up, man. I was laughing so hard. That is just comedy gold, isn't it? Okay, so let's go objects. Have you watched Solar Opposites? No, I've not. What am I missing? Is it is that on Hulu, or where is that? Let me get something better here. It is Hulu. Okay. Oh, sweet. Solar Opposites. ¿Qué es este? Oh, sweet. 8.1. Nice. Oh, it is. Okay. Really? Have I missed this? And it's already got 2 seasons worth? Oh, sweet. Okay. Absolutely going on my list, man. Thank you. How did I miss this? I have no clue. Because I'm on Hulu all the time looking for new stuff to watch. I mean, of course, I'm like the average person. I got Hulu, I got Amazon, I got Netflix, so I'm covered. But Solar Opposites, I'm definitely adding that. Thanks, man. Sweet. Sorry, so I was going to load up 8 pieces. Yes. Images, ape. That should be good. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, so I did this on the 3D side, right? Kind of overkill, but still viable. But I could have probably scaled this up a little bit, you know, but it was, I think it was large enough that I didn't have to worry about it too much, you know. So, I mean, there's a little excessive amount of room in here, you know. But, I mean, the key thing is just to make sure that there's no overlap of any of the boxes going on any of the other shapes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. 512 for the most part. I mean, if it's a character that you're going to use really up front and center, then you may want to go bigger. I'll give an example of how I didn't do that. Let's go, you know what, I'll turn on some audio here for a second, and I'll show you the opening cutscene. So the characters, I still rely on that kind of 512 aspect ratio, and the line thickness gets a little heavy. But you can tell me if you think it's annoying or if it's just fine. So let's go save. I'm gonna like mute the music here for a second. Turn on sound effects here. Let me make sure it's not blaring. That should be good. All right. All right. And then yeah, so if you know anything about Star Trek at all, right? Once again, I do have a license to do triples, but the purr. Come on. There you go. So the funny thing about the purr is, hopefully that sounds just like the TV show, right? I wasn't allowed to use the original purr sound effect. The license was really specific, only the likeness and the name. So I had to like reverse engineer how they made the sound for the Tribble all those years ago and come up with my own version. Which, by the way, is a warbled version of a cooing dove, if you care. Alright, so here you go. Here's the opening trailer. Sleepy, actually the owl is for the screech. It's a screech owl. But no, it's a cooing dove. Yeah, close enough. You're in the you know, the flight area. Okay, oops. Here you go. So, opening trailer.
Captain's log, 5392.3. We're concluding our survey of the planet Core-2, a vibrant planet that will soon be completely consumed by its own volcanic core. We'll be departing after we finish retrieving our survey equipment from the planet's surface. Number one?
Yes, Captain?
What was that?
Looks like a tribble, sir.
What's it doing on my ship?
Looks like it's feasting on our Quadrotriticale.
Ah! Engineering!
Aye, sir.
Scanners show a tribble on my ship?
Aye, sir.
Great. Lock onto that fur ball and beam it into the center of that planet!
But, sir...
Now! No!
I believe engineering was trying to mention that it couldn't get a lock on just the tribble. But I'm guessing that you figured that out. Well played, sir. Well played.
There you go. So that kind of sets the story. But, yeah, and here's the map. So you start, you know, you get beamed out of the ship into the core of the planet, and you work your way initially through the underground lava area, and then into a canyon where you saw the sandworms, and then into the jungle where you saw the ape, and then nice animations. Thank you. Thanks. Well, animation has been my day job for a couple of decades now, so that's sort of in my wheelhouse. Although I haven't done that much in terms of 2D, so that was a fun challenge because most of my animation work over all my umpteen years has been 3D. So that was kind of a fun change of pace. But and then so if you work your way through the jungle and you get to the top, you get inadvertently beamed back onto the spaceship again with a crew that's trying to figure out how you got there in the first place. But the reason I was going to show that was just because I was talking about the fact that the characters were still done 512 by 512, and in hindsight, had I known that I was going to do cutscenes with the characters that close and personal, I probably would have had my artist do a version, you know, kind of like scaled up where the outlines are not as thick. But I'm kind of like, you know what? If you're gonna hate my game just because you think it's too thick, then this is probably not the game for you. So, really not my type of game, but it's interesting to see the crafts and results. Oh, that's cool. So what kind of gamer are you? Do you have like a particular genre that you care for? Uh-oh. See, I've got it all out of whack because I was testing the... I gotta go back in and change. Oh, because I got it hard-coded. That's why. Because me personally, I'm a big platformer kind of arcade player for sure. So... obviously, I'm a big proponent of making a game that you really want to play yourself. But next game is going to be a point-and-click adventure game. So that'd be a nice change of pace as well. Lots of animation. Lots and lots of animation. Okay. Oh, I was back in jungle, wasn't I? All right. You've downloaded it. Josh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, man. And please, got it. Please hit the old wishlist button on Steam. That really does help me. It doesn't cost you anything, but the more wish lists I get, the better exposure I can get for the game, and hopefully we'll get awesome. Josh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. I like many different games. I like everything from Mario, Zelda, Metroid to Factorio and Minecraft, Dark Souls, and whatnot. Wow, that's eclectic, man. That is absolutely eclectic for sure. And retro stuff. That's cool. Yeah, I love me some Mario. And then Zelda. I cannot count how many hours I lost to that when I first had my NES, man. Yep. And Metroid. Yep. Factorio, I don't know. What am I missing out on? Is that something I need to be checking out? Factorio. Let's see. Oh, a construction and management simulation game. Gotcha. Okay, that's why I haven't heard of it. Not my cup of tea. I'm a little more trigger happy than that. In terms of like, God games kind of thing. It's very nerdy but fun to optimize stuff. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, the last time I was really playing any God games was oh shoot, what was the name of it? God, I'm gonna blank on it now, aren't I? Oh, Populous. There you go. This is totally dating myself. Populous game. I played this on the Amiga. How long ago was this? Wait, 89. Okay, so we're talking, oh god, over 30 years ago. But yeah, that's a classic. Yeah, that was, I mean, I was playing this one like crazy for a while, but probably about the last time I really was, this and maybe Black and White. Black and White was so much fun just because the character would pick up people and whip them in the ocean. That cracked me up every time. It still cracks me up. But yeah, not a big God Sim, SimCity kind of, I like to be down on the ground and controlling stuff more. But that's cool. In Minecraft, of course, yeah. Dark Souls, yeah, so, yeah, you like the games that kick your butt, too, obviously. Cool. Cool. Yeah, and one of the casualties of the game dev that I've been doing at this point for over a decade now is the fact that I really don't get to play games as much. I mean, because, when you're doing your own thing, you pretty much want to work all the time, right? Because you got to get the games out there. And turns out game dev is a lot of work, especially when you're doing it by yourself. But, so, yeah, that's, unfortunately, I love playing games, but I just do not get to find the time to play them as much as I want. But I'm going to play the, speaking of classics, I'll do a plug for a buddy of mine, Larry, who is the head of production on Night Dive Studios, and they've just released a demo version of, where is it? It's on Steam, right? System Shock. Let's see if I can. System Shock. There you go. So that, yeah, they're doing an update on System Shock, right? And apparently they just released the demo for it. There it is. Download the demo. All right. But I'm in my productivity mode. Oh, and that's the other reason too, because I have no self-control. My computer is physically set up. I got that on my wish list. Oh, sweet. Uh-oh, I don't. I do now. Larry, sorry. You didn't see that, Larry. So do I. See? Oops. I was going to get it anyways. But now I completely lost my train of thought. That totally threw me off. I forgot what I was going to say. Oops. That's all right. I'll fix it in post, man. I'll fix that up. But yeah, okay. Yep. Whatever I was gonna say, man, that's just out the window. That's gone. But yeah, so yeah, they just released the demo on GOG. It's there on GOG as well. But yeah, they have that Kickstarter campaign, and I know they had that bit of a misstep, but they've sort of turned it all around. It's looking really good. All right, so where am I at? Oh shoot, I'm ready. I'm pretty much at my 4 o'clock mark. So I guess I'm not going to get too productive here. I'm just going to sort of like play through this a little bit and try and contemplate how I want to pull this off. If it'll start. There it goes. Maybe. There it goes. All right. Here he comes. There. That's just going to stun him for a second. Yeah, so as I was talking about, let me take care of him, otherwise I'm gonna get distracted and get killed. All you got is blue gems? I squish him and you get me no gold? That sucks. Alright. There. Yeah, so as I was referring to, so this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. The key thing here is, here's my waypoint marks, and you can see how he kind of jumps wide, right? And some of the feedback I've been getting from some of my testers is the fact that it feels unpredictable, right? So like here, right, there's not much space, so he jumps narrow, right? He jumps almost straight down. Here, especially like here, he's jumping way far out, right? There's another one here where I want him to get on the far side of the plant trap, so he just jumps all the way across. So if he's here and you think he's going to jump straight down, right, and you're hiding over here and he suddenly jumps in your face, you're kind of like, what the hell, right? So my thought process is, if I switch this out, and I hate to do this because this is actually working, right? But I think it's going to make a better improvement, especially after the testing that I've got that's been coming through, is to have like little vines, right? So that way you know exactly what connects to what, right? And you can see that and you can kind of go, okay, I get it. He's going to go to this vine. So it telegraphs which way he's going to go, but it also sort of makes it more controlled, so he's not jumping across in your face. You know, he's just going to drop straight down, right? So that kind of alleviates the surprises. Conversely, I don't think I'll change the spaceship stuff. Excuse me, let me switch that over. My thought process here is the fact that, okay, now this one, he does kind of jump from place to place because he teleports, but because the teleportation has a telegraph, right? Come on, we're building. There he goes. Maybe. There he goes. Yeah, did I do anything in there? Yeah. All right, so here we'll see the red shirt. So this is if you get back on the ship, he's going to chase you around, right? So you see the difference here is the fact that when he goes from place to place, right, it's a bit of a shock, like, whoa, here he comes. But because of the teleport, right, there is a moment where he's there, but he's not going to do damage on you yet, right? So I think that's a fair trade. I think that's okay. And I'll show you the difference here. So the Glommer you can actually kill with a sonic attack, and as well as the Sandworm, right? But as you progress up in terms of difficulty, right, you see this guy, he takes a hit, kind of like the ape, right? He drops for a second, and he gets paralyzed, but he comes right back. Boom. Oh, I missed him. It's fun having endless sonic attacks. There. So the gist of this is the idea that you're trying to get yourself out, right, from room to room, right? And then these toggle the electricity, right? And you have to hit the computer right here, right, to unlock the door, right? So initially he's going to come at you, but then once you hit the door, he goes for the computer and locks you back in. So it becomes sort of like a cat and mouse game, right? Pardon the pun. Right? So you have to sort of like work out where you can hit him. And I'm using sonic attack like crazy. Normally in the game you can have no more than 5, but I'm just being lazy. There you go. So like there, he jumps straight down. So the way you'd normally play it is you come over here. And originally he wouldn't actually go to the little devices, right? So like here I can trap him, but originally he would just get stuck. but now he'll actually walk to one of those triggers and free himself. So now he's trying to get himself over. See, he's ignoring me, right? And he's making a mad dash for the computer. But too late. I'm already moved on. He missed me. So this one, the point is where conversely with the ape, you know, I want to do the vines just so I can make that a little more obvious. But with this one, I think it's okay because there's that long pregnant pause, right, where he's teleporting in. Which, by the way, the little green thing is temporary. Actually, if you remember the animated cutscene, you know, where the QTC gets beamed out, I have an effect. I just haven't added it to this one yet. So there, the difference is with him, you can stun them, but then glommers and sandworms, you can actually kill them outright. Of course, you got to be careful when you're timing, otherwise you're gonna like use it too soon. So that's the thought process. I do want to actually change what I was talking about before, is the fact that right now I have collider boxes on the edges, and that's sort of what triggers their motions going from place to place. But it can be faulty, and I'm going to actually go back to a raycast system. It's one of those things, this works okay, but not quite 100%, right? And I'm always scared about that. You know, the last thing I want is someone to get hosed. Oh, why did that not work? Really? That was weird. That's weird. Look at that. It's like I couldn't hit him. What is with that one right here? Okay, there's something there, obviously. I'm hitting something. Whoops. Let me pause this before I get my game killed. There's a bug there or something. What am I hitting? Interesting. Foreground. It's not the foreground. Unless, oh, this guy, maybe switch group. He's set the switches. Huh. That's peculiar. All right. I'm going to mess with this guy. I'm going to go ahead and like yank me out of the way. So he's going to take a shot and I'm not going to be there anymore because I don't want to die yet. Oh, I hit. Never mind. I tried to unpause and I hit the play button instead. All right, I have to check into that because that's a strange little glitch there. But yeah, I don't know if you got a sense from it, but the underground basically is the area that's gotten the most attention, and that's the one that's in the demo right now. And pretty much plays pretty tightly. No complaints about that. But as we move on, the canyon are definitely a few issues. The jungle, definitely issues. And the spaceship, a few issues. But that's the stuff I got to get worked out before the game comes out in December. But hoping to get a lot of that stuff worked out in the next month or two because I want to get a early access version available on Steam for you guys. Hopefully soon. But I think that's a good cutoff point. Thank you so much, Josh Krockmeyer, everyone else that was coming by. Oh yeah, Kufos, thank you so much for the new follows, man. I do appreciate that. Very cool. And I appreciate the conversations. I'm glad you guys hung around. So just to let you know, basically, I broadcast Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, my time, to around 4 o'clock, which is where we're at now. So you guys just get a little snippet of what I'm working on. Yeah, I'm here 3 times a week. You can hang out with me here. I wish you do. I hope you guys come and visit. In the meantime, also, you can reach me on Discord channel. You can find it here on the Twitch page. So if you want, please come over onto the Discord. You can always find me over there, especially if you got questions or just want to chat. I'm available there. All right, guys. All right, well, that'll do it for me. You guys take care of yourselves, and I will be back here on a Wednesday, or excuse me, Friday. Oh, man. That coronavirus lockdown has definitely got my schedule all messed up. But yeah, I will be back on Friday. Until then, you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon, all right? Adios.